Hi everyone, my name is Joel Velasco, and today I'm going to share my research on the SARS-CoV-2 virus from a genomic and global perspective. And as we know, this virus emerged in Wuhan in late 2019 and completely changed the world because we stayed at home, we have like online classes. So today I want to show how it compares to other viruses and discuss its impact on our communities. Well, answering to the first question, that is, what viruses are similar to SARS-CoV-2 worldwide? While researching on PubMed, I found that SARS-CoV-2 has some very close relatives. Most similar viruses worldwide belong to the coronavirus family, specifically the SARS-CoV from the 2003 outbreak, with which it shares about 79% of its genetic code. I also looked into MERS-CoV, although it is a bit more distant at about like 50% similarity. They are all part of the beta coronavirus group that targets the human respiratory system. Now, going with the second question, what coronaviruses have been reported in other species that may be closely related to the SARS-CoV-2 genome? Well, when it comes to where this virus came from, science points towards animals. The closest relative reported so far is a bat coronavirus called RATG13 found in Rhinolophus affinis, which has an incredible 96.2% genomic similarity to the virus that affect us. Researchers have also found very similar sequence in pangolins with about 92% similarity. This really confirms that the virus jumped between species before reaching humans. Now, answering this third question regarding the current situation reflect on what you will propose should be done during the SARS-CoV-2 outbreak in low-income communities. If you live in a low-income situation, what would you do? Well, uh, reflecting on the current situation, low-income communities face the toughest challenge during an outbreak. And if I were in that situation, I think I'll be proposing building a community support networks because sometimes internet access or money for constant supplies like hand sanitizer is limited. So I would suggest prioritizing natural ventilation in homes and organizing community buys so neighbors don't have to go to the market every single day. I think it's all about collective prevention when resources are tight. You And I think my conclusion, a very short and fast conclusion, as I show in my analysis, SARS-CoV-2 is a very complex virus, but I think it's fun to study through by informatics, and I think it's very useful in life. Thanks very much for watching.